Okay, good afternoon to anybody watching this video. Today, this is my 2 years of being clean and sober celebration video. And I wanted to start by saying, people in recovery, in the recovery community, we talk about this so openly, mostly because it helps us. But, in hopes that maybe it might help somebody else too. And this is a message of hope. So what I wanted to share is part of my message is if I can do it, anybody can do it. Again, today marks 2 years. Actually, as of yesterday, I went into a detox facility, and that was the last time, I used illegal drugs. It took me a couple weeks to get off of all the prescriptions, but that's exactly what I did. And the illegal drugs, drinking, smoking weed. I was prescribed Suboxone before that, but at that time I was prescribed methadone. I was prescribed Klonopins, Adderall, gabapentin, doing dope, you name it, everything. So, what I wanted to share was, it's basically, I like to look at it like it's two phases. There's getting clean is the first phase, and then the second phase is staying clean. So in the past, I'd say probably the first time I tried to get clean was around 22 years old, and I wasn't trying to just stay clean 100% off of everything. I was trying to at that point I recognized it as a problem, and I try to manage drinking and drugging without any consequences. I underestimated how much of a grip it had on me, and so I wasn't ready to completely put it down. But as time went on, I realized that once I drink and drug and I use, then basically I lose control. To put a long story short, so so I had to learn that the hard way in time, and even after I learned that, I still couldn't stay clean and sober. I got clean a whole bunch of times, but I couldn't stay sober. And brings me to a point I wanted to say about, I've heard the debate, is it a choice? Is it a disease? And basically it's not that simple. It's not that black and white. If anything, it's both. Because today, if I wanted to, I could choose to use. I go by a package store every day. I know where to get any drug. So it is a choice, but also where they classify as it a disease is it's it's physically addicting, but it's more so for me mentally addicting. I mean, I could put it down and my mind would still kind of obsess about it. And so how I stay clean is basically, the AA program, the meetings in the recovery community helps me. That's the biggest part of my recovery. If I'm not in recovery, my mind will gravitate towards picking up relapse. It's just what happens. So that's the disease I deal with. That's just how it works. And so my recovery has to look like, no matter what happens, through every day, it has to be strong enough where I don't pick up and then ultimately lose control. So, you know, within the recovery community, you'll listen to me, how I stay clean and sober, and then don't just take it from me, but everybody else that you know, when I listen to everybody else, I can take a little piece from everybody and then apply that to my personal life, my recovery. And that's just how it works. You feed off of each other. It's other people that understand, they get the same problem, and they're like-minded. All they're trying to do is recover too. So, you know, that's the basics. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share. So thank you for anybody that's watching. God bless.